Hello everyone, welcome to Hoppy Nights. My name is Sahil and today I am going to show you an interesting mate using Spanish opening, also called as Royal Lopez, and its variation that leads to checkmate in less than 12 moves. This is also called as legal mate. So white starts with pawn to e4, controlling the center squares, pawn to e5, knight f3 attacks the pawn, so knight c6 defending the pawn, and bishop to b5. Now this position is called as Royal Lopez. Now let's see the variation. We are threatening to take this knight. If bishop takes the knight and pawn takes the bishop, so we see that this pawn is free to capture. So opponent moves knight to e7. Now the logic behind knight to e7 is even if we capture the knight and knight takes the bishop, this pawn is again being defended. So now coming back to the previous position, knight moves on e7 and knight to c3, developing the pieces. Now we see that for developing opponent's bishop, opponent need to move its pawn first, and if opponent moves the pawn to anywhere, we see that the knight is pinned by the bishop on this profile. So before moving this pawn and developing the bishop, opponent will move pawn to a6, kicks away the bishop from this profile. So bishop to a4 and again pawn to b5, again kicks away the bishop. So bishop to b3. Now we see that knight on g5 and bishop on this profile prepares an attack on f7 pawn. So knight forks on queen and rook. So definitely this square is important. So opponent has to control this square first. So opponent moves pawn to h6. Now this square is being controlled. So we cannot move knight, and again the f7 is defended. Now pawn to d4, opening a profile for bishop to move, developing the piece. Again, opponent plays pawn to d6, opening a profile for bishop to move. Now knight to d4, d5. It creates a check post as it controls the squares now, and it is in the center. And bishop to g4, pinning this knight in front of queen. Now we have to purposely sacrifice the queen. So knight takes on e5, and opponent if becomes greedy and captures the queen. Suppose bishop captures the queen, so knight f6 is check, and the only move opponent has is to take the knight. So pawn takes the knight, and bishop f7 is checkmate. And this is called as legal mate. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Hoppy Nights. Thank you.